Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyard Boys. We are here in California and we are ready to start our adventure. We'll actually continue off with our adventure because we had a crazy adventure getting here, and if you guys have not checked out that video, our van basically blew up, and long story short, just check out that video. It's quite interesting. But in this video, we're gonna go ahead and check out L&D Solutions, visit Serge from Real Life Exotics, and we're just gonna have a blast. If you guys are new to this channel, lightly tap the subscribe button down below. If you guys enjoy my content, smash that like button, follow me on Instagram, BYBTim, and let the adventures roll. So guys, first pit stop we're doing is at the underground dungeon of supercars. This is an undisclosed location, but dude, every time I come in here, it's just mind-blowing. You can take a quick sneak peek. We're not gonna waste much of Serge's time. This is my guy Serge right here. Be sure to follow him at Real Life Exotics. He does rebuilds that I dream of. Like, this stuff is, I don't know. You guys think my rebuilds are crazy? Bro, it's not even funny. Like, it's not even funny. Like, just...
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting, by the way. Boys, let me show you something. This right here is something 99% of you guys have not seen. I haven't seen it myself, that's why I say this. So look, there's an Aventador. This kind of blows my mind, but look, here is a complete front end from an Aventador, and here is how it mounts to the chassis on bolts. Like literally, look. Put this sucker up to here, bolt it on.
And the body is carbon fiber.
Oh yeah.
Whole body is carbon fiber.
That's crazy. That is literally crazy. So, not the best news for Huracan parts because Serge is on another level. He does Aventador now, so. But look at this. This thing is gonna be complete one piece. So the chassis or the front end from this burnt chassis is gonna go onto here. And technically, like, it's technically a bolt-on part, so it's not really gonna get compromised. Like, none of the, like, the car is gonna be driving like OEM, right?
Yes,
technically.
nobody gonna tell this car has been on the accident. You can't tell because
you're not re-welding this stuff, you know? You're just bolting on,
yes,
that's it.
Yes.
Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And the sides, look, you can take apart whole car, sensors, door, even quarter panel, separate piece. Yes, on bolts. Everything. You can just the roof. You cannot take it off. You know.
Yeah. Well, that one's cut out. Because that's fire.
Roadster, yeah.
Oh, that's roadster, yeah. But yeah, that's actually crazy. It's like, in a sense, it's kind of even easier to work on exotics because the quarter panel comes off. There's no like cutting, welding, bond doing. You know, you just kind of pull it off. I guess paint it and put it back on. Yeah. Do you paint quarter panels off or no?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
It's like a fender.
Yes. It's like a rear fender.
Look at this, yo, look at this. Aventador, 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 Aventador. Look at that side behind you over there. Look, everything Aventador. I feel like a peasant here. Actually, my herd.
Aventador, Rolls Royce.
No, this is undisclosed location. But look at these. Oh, dude. Full carbon wheels.
10,000. He paid 10 grand for this.
He paid. You paid.
No, he paid.
Who?
I bought it from my friend.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. It's crazy, dude. All right, well, we're probably gonna head off to L&D because we got some business to do with them. We gotta drop off our seat and our dashboard. So we're gonna go ahead and drop those off to him. I think he has an Aventador and a Huracan at the shop as well, so we can check those puppies out. But on to the next adventure. Let's go.
All right, everybody at BYB, we have Tim here at our shop. We're welcoming him with a little ride on my little brother's car. And they're about to get us some coffee, and then we'll start the little shop tour.
I don't even have to
That's
talk.
it.
Look at that. Anyways, boys, we are now here at L&D. My guy Russ here was nice enough to let me try out his Stripper E92 M3. It's basically a bear package. You heard me, bro. Basically, by stripper, I mean
strip. No keyless entry. That's it.
Oh man, you got me off my groove.
That's
dude.
it. All right, let's go. Damn, okay. Are you gonna come with us or no? I text you what I wanted.
So by stripper, this is what I mean. It's called a strip package M3. I'm not sure if that's just a slang for it, but it got no navi, no keyless entry. It's very light package. It's basically carbon roof, all that stuff. So, and it's a manual. Like, I have not drove a manual. This is really giving me some nostalgic feelings about my very first E92 M3 that was this color and a manual. What's up, bro? He's kind of nervous. It's his car. Where's the traction control? Where's the traction control? I'll find it, don't worry.
Starbucks, get me. Thank you.
So we're first gonna joyride this whip a little bit because I have not drove a manual E92 M3 in a long time. This got an exhaust system, it sounds so sick. Then we're gonna get some Starbucks, quick little run, get some caffeine, and then do the tour at the shop. They got a couple Lambos there, it's pretty sick. I'm super pumped. The vibes here in California are just prime, man. It's feeling good. Weather's not too hot, everything's looking good. So let's go ahead and see what this thing got. Ready? 3, 2, 1, sender. Not bad. Some downshifts, ready? This is Mexico now, by the way. This exhaust nose proper too here.
Ramus or something like that?
Remus exhaust. Reynolds Remus. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and show what the heck is going on. He's the master here. He knows exactly how these things are gonna be repaired, if they can even be repaired. I don't know, he knows more than me.
Alright, let's take a look.
Let's take a look what's going on here.
So you said, what was this? A Lambo?
Lamborghini. I have a Lamborghini,
okay.
yeah.
We'll see what,
yeah. So,
see what we got.
This is our old faithful. She survived, but she blew a motor. There's actually gonna be a video about how we blew the motor on this car. But anyways, there's the seat.
Alright, let's turn it. Pop the sucker out first. So let's take a look at the dash first. Okay. Alright, it's your typical airbag. Blown here.
That's kind of loud.
Beautiful. Alright, so this is just your typical airbag explosion. Definitely possible. All of this old material would get torn off completely. And we're actually not gonna be redoing it in leather, we're gonna be redoing it in
Alcantara.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have Alcantara
to match the interior.
To match the interior, because a lot of the interior is Alcantara, as you guys can see here.
Red.
This is a pretty good package on the LP610. From my knowledge of Lamborghinis, this seems like to be a cool package, because there's ones that are full leather, stuff like that. I have a lot of Alcantara stuff in my car, my dash, my glove box, and all that stuff under there is Alcantara. My seats are Alcantara, so I want that to match with my dash. My dash is gonna be black Alcantara with red striping, so it's gonna be pretty darn sick. It's gonna look OEM because Performante has that, correct?
Yes, correct. So it has the Alcantara dash. Also, yours has the pillars and
Alcantara.
the headliner
Yeah,
in Alcantara. So it's gonna look solid.
The dash is fixable.
Yes, 100%.
I love that.
All right, and then seat. So as we can see here, so some of the times the seats, they don't deploy on seam. They'll deploy and rip out like chunks and stuff like that, but not to worry, that's also fixable. So we will find Mr. Tim here a bag as well, and we'll fix this up so you won't even know what happened here. It's gonna look
so
OEM.
So what if this rips? You guys basically replace this with original leather?
Yeah, so, well, the customer would have two options. He would have an option to do an inside seam to basically stitch up that rip together, and an inside seam would basically be this without the double red stitches, so it's very subtle and not noticeable. If
to
you
a point, almost looks OEM.
Yeah, it's very small.
But you can say that's kind of like the cheaper route, yeah?
Yeah, that's the cheaper route. The more expensive route would obviously be to replace this, but in order to replace this, since this is real leather, you need to buy a whole hide. A whole hide is like a whole cow. That basically this end is a whole cow, then you got to cut the small piece from it. and basically
you guys do that though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
definitely possible, but definitely more expensive. So it just depends on every customer, depending on their car, depending how much they're trying to get the cost to, stuff like that. But other than that, I think this is very doable, and I think this is going to be pretty nice. Can't wait to see what it looks like.
Besides that, besides these things here, if you guys have not known or just first time hearing about L&D, they're my guys that do all my seatbelt color change. They do all my upholstery, all my interior work whatsoever. Starlight, anything you can think of that has to do with the SRS, a module, or any, well, not a module, an SRS module, anything that has to do with seatbelts or airbags, any of that red airbag light you see in your dash, they're the guys to go to. They will figure out everything, they will fix everything, and it's gonna be 100% OEM quality. And the reason I say that is because I've been working with them for about 3 years now, and just a 10 out of 10 turnaround speeds, everything in general has been just beyond fantastic. So I want to give a humongous shout out to Dennis here. He's the guy that always guides me through this stuff. He, you know, he's the one that shows me everything, explains to me, and comforts me when I'm doing this kind of stuff, because this dash airbag here is roughly $10,000, and I need to give it to someone I trust in order for it to look OEM, because I don't want edges peeling up, you know, in a year or two from now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and step into their shop, because they have a Performante, right? Not Performante, they have a Lamborghini Huracan and a Lamborghini Aventador right now. So to kind of tour the shop, see what goes on, and keep having fun. Funny thing is, this Huracan here came in for a dash as well, right?
No, not dash, but belts, full seats.
Full seats?
Complete seats. We're gonna make them look like Huracan Evo seats.
Okay, and then that Aventador right there, that white one you're seeing right now, which will show you guys some more footage on that. That one came in for an Alcantara dash, correct?
Yeah, Alcantara dash, also full interior, so everything. So
I want to show you guys the seats and everything to that.
So I think that's gonna be
everything's done in-house here, all the embroidery, all that stuff. It's pretty crazy. This seat was completely redone. I'm gonna pop up a picture of what it looked like before, but you know, when Dennis showed me this seat and he said it was redone, it looks perfect. Like, I was actually blown away with the seams here, because on, you know, just curves and edges, it's gonna get hard and difficult just kind of understanding how this stuff works. But everything was wrapped, everything was perfect. This is real Alcantara material. It feels beautiful. It's a little bit dusty, they've been standing out, but once they go inside the vehicle, they're gonna be detailed up and cleaned up, and it's literally crazy the transformation that was done to these seats. Like, they literally looked like typical Aventador seats, and now they look like SVJ seats. Dennis, these are SVJ seats, right?
Yes, they're SVJ
style, yeah. Yes. So yeah, but pretty crazy. This stuff here was done in-house. Yes. So look at that. Perfect.
Stitches, everything.
Love it.
So this is kind of like the process of right now wrapping and gluing. So the glue actually has to stay for a certain amount of time to dry. Both pieces, so both the Alcantara and the actual part get glue on it. They both have to dry, and then they're heat activated. Boom, then they get stuck together, and then it's just a process of literally stretching it, wrapping it, heating it up,
making it perfect.
Yeah, just trying. This right here would probably take him another, if not 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours to finish, because there's 3 pieces to this dash. We're doing the top piece, we're doing the side on the driver's seat, and then we're doing this main piece right here. And we got all the trims in gloss black, painted, so it doesn't have that cheap Lamborghini, you know, plasticky feel on it. So all of that's in gloss black. So we're definitely gonna have a few pictures and videos of what this Aventador is gonna look like, but it's gonna look sick.
So this here is a Aventador with a SVJ kit on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, the gaps are not the best, but it's an Aventador. So, like, to say the least, it's a probably $400,000 or $500,000 car from my knowledge of Aventadors. But we can take a quick look at it, and we can kind of compare it to the Huracan here. And that one there is kind of what mine looks like, except for I'm gonna have a 610 bumper, obviously, and then we're gonna have different wheels, because those wheels are the Kari wheels that I have for sale. So if you know anyone that needs some wheels, hit me up. I got the 580 wheels, which are those right there. Move, Dennis, or Russ. So you guys see that a little bit? You can kind of see what's going on there. But anyways, let's take a quick sneak peek at this. Look at this beast. This thing is like twice as long as the Huracan. Got the butterfly doors. That's one thing that I got to check mark off in my little checklist. Eventually, I'm gonna get a car with butterfly doors, Lambo doors. So one thing I did want to highlight is this Lamborghini Huracan here, and the reason for that is because we are rebuilding one, obviously. Owning a Lambo, I started to learn a little bit of like the difference between the bumpers and the packages and stuff like that. It's kind of like when you buy a Beamer and you know the difference between like a 335 front bumper, M-Tech and M3 and all these different stuff. So first thing I noticed is the 580 front bumper with some non-carbon ceramic brakes. So these are regular steel brakes, and I'm not sure if the 580 does come with carbon ceramic brakes in general, but that's the kind of two things I noticed right away. And then another thing I noticed, or I'm getting a little bit of ideas from this car, is coming over to the back. We have like this little duck bill here. So this is kind of cool. I don't have that, mine is just a flat one. I did want to get a wing, but this looks really subtle. Another thing I did mention in one of my videos is this here. Remember, mine is like a matte black, just regular like texture black. This one here is painted gloss black. So that's something I did want to try out, maybe try that out, see what that looks like. And I think this all painted gloss black as well. So just browsing around, getting some ideas. It's fun. It's crazy seeing this car complete, man. I can't wait for mine to be complete and mine to be ripping the streets. You guys know my taste in cars is gonna look definitely better than a stock Huracan, at least in my opinion. But anyways, we're working with a couple of brands, trying to piece together the car, make it look just that little bit of extra sauce. Another thing is wrap. I do want to wrap it eventually, but I might just roll the black for now.
Alright guys, so besides the custom interior stuff, we don't only do that. So what we're trying to do right now is split up the shop. What our main business is right now is seatbelts. So post-collision things, anything interior with post-collision, we do that, mainly seatbelts. So rebuilding the belt, making it work to factory standards instead of buying a new one. So you can do that all on our website. So we do pretty much anything with seatbelts, change the colors, change the webbing itself to an OEM webbing. So pretty much this half right here, what Ed is standing behind, and all of this, we're still setting it up to fit more desks and tables for more employees because we are getting busier and busier every day. So we're gonna be setting this whole half of the shop for just post-collision stuff, while the other half, we're gonna set it up so it's just for all the guys that are doing the custom interior stuff. So that's that, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video right there, and I hope you guys are enjoying these vlog style videos. There's a lot more to come because we're still going to be doing part hunting most likely, and just random vlogs with the Lambo, because there's so much work with it and so much random things that I'm running into that I'm not used to with the regular car. So like, you know, even programming the keys, stuff like that, just it's not really that typical for me right now. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Huge shout out to L&D Solutions. I'm excited to see that dashboard, the seat back in the Lambo, and huge shout out to Serge. Dude, honestly, that guy's amazing. But go ahead and follow both their YouTube channels down below, their Instagram channels. I'm gonna link everything down below. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to the very end. If you guys want to support the channel, please cop yourself some merch. We're actually gonna have a merch drop pretty darn soon. Our merch from now on is actually completely limited. So as soon as we have a merch drop, it's up there for a couple of days, either that or until it sells out, and then after that it's completely gone until the next merch drop. So act quick, we're gonna have a merch drop pretty darn soon. That being said, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and the next one is the best one. Peace out.